Well, good morning, everyone. Welcome to BlueSync. I am coming to you today with some information about Google Keep, also known as Google Notes, and Google Tasks. And I promise you, speaking as a recovering sticky note addict, this will make your life so much easier. I promise you. I used to call Paul twice a week, say, "Hey, Paul, I know there's a sticky note on my desk. Can you go snap a picture and text it to me? I need the information on it because I wasn't there. I didn't have it." Promise you, using Google Keep is going to make your life so much easier. No longer need those sticky notes, no longer not have the information you need. The good part with Google is, of course, you can also get it on your phone. So whether I'm on my computer or I'm on my cell phone, I have the Google Keep and Task app on the phone. It syncs automatically. I don't ever have to be searching for that all elusive sticky note with the information that I need. It also seamlessly integrates with both your Google Calendar and your Gmail. So it really is about holistically being all in one atmosphere that will keep your life organized. So we're going to go ahead and jump in now. I'm going to share this tab. So you guys should all be seeing an inbox. This is our info at CB Great Lakes inbox. Some sensitive information in mine, so I didn't want to share my inbox, but you'll get the idea of what we have. But I promise you, I probably have 30 notes and probably 15 to 20 tasks on mine because I have found it to be super useful and keep me organized. So first, we're going to talk about Keep. So it's either called Google Keep, Google Notes, kind of interchangeable. The technical name is Keep, but everybody calls it Notes. So you'll see over here in the sidebar, I actually keep these open. I toggle back and forth between notes and tasks. Some people like to keep their calendar view right here, which is also an option, but I'm usually toggling between my keep and my tasks so that I have all my information right there. And again, on your mobile device, whether you're iPhone or Android, doesn't matter. Both of them have apps that you can download for both Google Keep and Google Tasks. I have a whole folder on my iPhone that's all my Google tools. It's my Gmail, it's my calendar, it's Keep, it's Tasks, it's me, it's all of it. So it's really useful for me to seamlessly go between being mobile and on my computer. You also can get to this section by clicking your waffle up here, and you'll see that you have the option to get to both Keep and Tasks from this bar as well. I actually don't see Tasks right now, but it should be in there. This is also how you get to your contacts, your groups. A lot of people forget that they can get there from this waffle here as well. So again, click the waffle here, or you can go over to your sidecar. Now, if you want to see your inbox bigger, you can just click on these and they will come up or go away as you click. You also can bring your contacts up here, and if you click that plus little button, it's going to give you options to add other widgets from the marketplace. But the ones that Google provides are already there defaulted. You just have to click on them to open them should you so choose. So if you want to add a note, it's real easy. It's right at the top. It says take a note. You can give it a title. So we're just going to say BlueSync, and then you can start adding notes, and you can say things like give intro, do keep, do tasks, whatever it might be. So you have that opportunity to quickly add it right there. It's then going to go right to your phone. It takes like a 2-second sync, and it's going to be available on your phone as well. Click done, and it's right there. You can pin notes to the top. So if you have, like I do, like 30 notes and you want one at the top so that you can see it every single time, maybe it's information you need, maybe it's a checklist that you're trying to get done, you can actually pin that right to the top by clicking that pin. So if I was to pin this one, you see how it switched? It's going to go to the top. Other than that, it's just sequentially going to go, your new notes will go to the top, but you can pin the ones that you want to be at the top. Now, if you want further options in order to organize your life, if you click on the 3 little dots, you'll see you can archive it, delete it, or open and keep. So either by clicking the waffle and going into keep, or you can do it right from here, open and keep. You'll see it opens a brand new tab. It's going to have your note right here, and you have all of these options. You can do things like change how your text look. You can bold, you can underline. You can change the background color. So if you're pinning it to the top, but you just need a little bit more to catch your eye, you can change the background color. You can, excuse me, you can set reminders. So just like tasks that we'll talk about in a minute, if you want to remind yourself. So you took a note, maybe you have to do a lunch order, and you have the lunch order ready to go, but you need to remind yourself at 11:30, put in the DoorDash or call the restaurant. You can do a reminder here. You can add people. So if you're collaborating on this, maybe you're working with somebody on a project and this is kind of your agenda for your next meeting and you want to add a collaborator to that, you can do that from here. You can add images as well. So maybe you screenshot something or maybe you took a photo of something and you need to put it in your note. You can do that as well. So you have a lot of options here. You can archive it. So if you delete it, it's gone. Like you can't see it again. But if you archive it, much like in Dotloop, you can always get back to it if you need to. So if it's just super don't need it, you'll never think about it again, you can delete it. But if you think, man, I don't want to see it, but there's a chance I might have to revisit that, just go ahead and archive it. And then you can click close. So you'll see the 2 notes that I had right in this screen are also right here in Keep as well. And since I changed the background color of that one, it changed right here in Keep. And you'll see that you have further options over here. Keep is also just like Google Gmail, just like Google Calendars, just like Google Chat. You can search. So again, I have 30 of these. I know I need to get to the tab that has my renewal dates for our insurance, right? If I typed insurance into here, it would come up. If you tag every single note about a certain topic, maybe it's your floor schedule, maybe you have a note for every agent and their preferred floor time, and you gave it a certain color, you can search by that color. So you don't have to search key phrases. You can search the color. Maybe all of your floor time notes are all blue. So you can search for blue. They'd all come up in this view and you would have all that information. You could then go, do your floor schedule. So it's super easy to stay organized using these tools. Now we're going to go back over here into our inbox. So, we've talked about calendar. We've talked about a Gmail. This is just one more step into the Google world that will help you keep organized, but it is totally seamless. It streamlines your workflows and it makes it super easy for you to stay organized. So that is notes. So we're going to go ahead and go over to tasks. So tasks are more like your checklist, right? Like we've all done it. We've all had notebooks. Maybe we have a desk calendar. We have sticky notes. Nothing's more satisfying than having a sticky note to do and then chuck in that bad boy when you're done, right? Just as satisfying to check your box here. So if you need to add a task, so say I need to order paper because we're out of paper and I need to order it, but I don't have time right this second, I can go ahead and add a task. I use this all the time, especially when I'm mobile. So if I'm in my car or I'm sitting at home at night watching TV with my family, or I'm at the football field watching practice and I get a phone call or a text and I'm like, yeah, I absolutely can do that, but I can't do it right this second. Whether I'm on my mobile or on my computer, I'll just go ahead and add a task, order lunch, oops, clear out inbox, whatever it might be. You can add your tasks here. The good thing is you can give yourself deadlines. So not only can you give that task, you can go ahead and put it on your calendar. So when you're in your calendar, whether you review it every morning, whatever your cadence is, the night before, so you know what you have to do tomorrow, you can add it right to your calendar so that you can make sure that you don't forget to do that because it's going to be right on your calendar. You can also do it on repeat. So maybe every single Tuesday you have to water the flowers. Well, we all get busy, right? Even though we do it every week, sometimes we just need that friendly little reminder. You can actually put your tasks on repeat. So if it's a weekly task, you can put it on repeat, add it once, every day it's going to, or every time that it's on repeat, it's going to show up on your calendar. You can also put details. So if you need to clear out inbox, delete all old GenBlue emails because we have our spreadsheet now, you can do that as well. And then when you're done with these, you just go ahead and checkbox them. So unlike notes where you can pin to the top, you can actually order these by dropping and dragging. So you click on it and drop it to the top. Eating lunch is very important to me. Promise you I don't need a task reminder for that one though. And so you have the option to order these so that they're in the way you want. Now, if you accidentally check it, or if you're like, oh, I did it, but I kind of need that to come back up, you'll see down here at the bottom where it says completed, it's going to show you're completed. You can delete them out of your completed. If you're like, yeah, no, that's completely done, I'm never going to do that again. You can delete them, but it's kind of just like notes where you can archive it. It's kind of nice if you can go back to it there as well. One of the nice things about the integration to streamline your workflow is if you're in an email, you can actually go ahead right here at the top and add that to a task. So if you're like me and you try to keep your inbox at always unread and less than 50, that's, I don't know, that's just my personal goal. And you need that email, you need to get back to it, but it's something that you need to do on Thursday. Maybe an agent said, hey, I'm out of town. Can you please go ahead and call my seller to remind them of this showing on Thursday? You obviously need to know to do it. You don't need that email sitting in your inbox. So if you click right here where you add to tasks, it'll add it to your task. It links the email for you. And then you can come over here and you can archive this. It's out of your inbox, but it's right here. So if you're over your tasks and you're like, oh yeah, I'm going to add this to my Thursday, you click on that, it's going to come up. So if you archive it, it's out of your inbox. You don't have to think about it, but it's going to be right here. So you don't have to search for it. You don't have to go to a folder to find it. It's going to be linked right through here. So this is a really nice option. And again, it's right here in the email, add to tasks. So it can be a really good way to stay organized. So obviously over here, like we mentioned, you can drop and drag. And then once you're done, you can just check the box, which just as satisfying as throwing away that sticky note. And then if you click the three little dots, you'll see you can do things like add or move to the top, add a subtask, like kind of what we did on the one earlier. You can indent it. Obviously, you can delete it, or you can go to a new list as well. So you not only can you do tasks for yourself, you can do a task list for other people. So you'll see right here where it says My Tasks, you can create a brand new list. So maybe, let's say you're in a dual role. Maybe you're an ASC and a RMC. So you want an ASC list and you want an RMC list. You can do two different lists. So if you know in the morning you work at Office A, and then in the afternoon, you work at Office B, you can do two different task lists. So you're staying super organized. It's not jumbled together. When you're in this location, that's your task list. And when you're in this location, this is your task list. So it can be really nice. If you are a supervisor and you have employees, you can do a task list for the employee as well. So again, staying super organized. It seamlessly goes over to your calendar if you add that date on it. Right, today, tomorrow, or pick your date, pick your calendar. And again, you can repeat it if you want. You can also set the time. So it's not just going to show up at the top of your calendar like an all-day event. It's going to be that specific time that you can set that to. So I'm going to go ahead and pause, and I will go over so I can view my chat box. So if you're on the call and you use these tools and you want to share your personal tips or tricks, feel free to unmute. If you have any questions about what we just covered, go ahead and type them in the chat box, or also you can unmute and ask me. We're going to go ahead and do a pause here and let those questions come in. Again, you can't break it. If you want to start trying it, I promise it'll save your life. It's going to save you so many sticky notes. So if you guys have any questions after the fact, if you're like, how did she do that? I really want to do that. Don't hesitate to reach out. I'm a huge Google fan. I love the tools. I love that they're on my cell phone. I love that they're on my computer. I love that they seamlessly go across every platform that Google has. So I appreciate your time today. As always, this has been recorded. It will be in our BlueSync playlist on Schmidt Video Classroom. And don't hesitate to reach out with questions. Thanks for your time today, guys. Bye now.